Hello again, people! We are back with E46 drift car. So the first part that we will check if we can install on the car is this. It's a sunroof delete kit. Let's call it a kit. It's just a single part, so it's not a kit. But yeah, it's a sunroof delete. I ordered it from some shop in Poland. I will leave a link somewhere. I'm not sure if I can leave a link in that box. If not, you can find in the description. Yeah, it's fiberglass. It is black. Of course, this is also to be painted, but as the car is black and this is black, I don't care that much about color matching, so this will be fine. So I will quickly show you why I want to do a sunroof delete. The sports seat and a console it sits on, it is quite high. With helmet on, I don't fit in the car comfortably. The helmet hits on the sunroof mechanism, which is quite thick. I believe you can hear that. I am quite leaned back. I would love to sit a little bit more straight. Another idea would be looking into making the seat lower. At some point I would anyway want to do a sunroof delete. There's no better time than doing it now. So let's tackle that. Another drainage. I don't know if you can hear me, and if you can hear the background noises, I'm just watching ice hockey, so sorry about that. And I guess the only real wiring is at the motor. I hope that there is no bolt behind the motor, but it seems like there isn't. So I'll just start removing them. Don't really know how heavy it is, so yep. Oh, nice and easy. Okay, this is what we have now. The sunroof has been removed, so I'll clean up these edges because of course they are a little bit dirty, and we can line up and see how the plug fits there. Let's see if it fits and how it looks on a quick glance. I guess that it might need to be trimmed, but overall it will fit. So let's clean it up and see where we can go from there. Okay, so this is what I have now. It is put in place and this is how it looks. There are these quite big gaps as I have the dark color that sealant, and I will probably just fill a lot of it around in these gaps. That way it might look something similar like just a regular, rubber. And from the inside, at the moment is put in like this. I did have to cut some parts of it. On one side, only corners a little bit. On this side, it was a little more drastic. The corner was going through here. So I cut out the whole corner, but also there are these, I don't know what they're called, for the screws, for screw holes places. So I needed to cut in there even a little bit more. So what we will need to do, we will need to scratch up a little bit, I think, of these edges, so the glue holds a little bit better, as it will be held on only by the glue. Let's do that. We'll use a little bit of this, I don't know what it's called, that fluid that you'd use to get all the oils off. Okay, I think that should do the trick. Let it dry off a little bit. Put on that sealant glue and go from there. This is what I will use. It is glue and sealant at the same time. It is black color. It is elastic, which I believe is what we want because the roof might move a little bit. Another big question is how much of the glue to use. There is like a, I don't know, 3mm edge going downwards, so we will need to fill all that in. So I guess we will use quite a lot of it, like really big thick layer all around it. And then of course, as mentioned, I will also put it on from the top, though from the top it will be more to just visually fill in that gap and so the water doesn't flow in there. I don't know what will happen. I have no idea what's the correct way to do it. It doesn't matter, this is my way to do it, even if it's not correct. Well, we'll definitely find some place where to hold. Okay, let's get it onto the car. Well, now we just need to see if we need to move it a little bit from side to side. It is already somewhat in a decent place. Okay, it already pushed out a little bit from the top, which I guess is a good sign. I have these orange thingies that are meant for like corners and stuff. I'll somehow try to fill it in. Okay, so I believe that is how you install Sunroof Delete. Should hold. Of course, it is a little bit sketchy that it was straight like this way, but the roof is a little bit curved, so I need to push in these sides specifically. But the glue should hold it. It didn't need to be pushed that hard. I just pressed it in nicely so that it firmly sticks together for the glue while the glue is hardening. It said 24 hours, but it is really thick in some places, so probably we'll leave it for like 2 days. Won't touch any of this. And then we'll try to remove those planks and see how it goes. Okay, just to show how it looks, it is quite light color, but though in camera it looks a little bit more bluish than in real life. So in real life it doesn't look that bad. Smooth groove all around. If you want, you probably can find darker sealant and darker glue, so should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, so it has been around, I don't know, 34 hours that I've let it sit. It does seem to be quite sturdy. I did put on a heater here because the garage itself is not heated. But yeah, now it's time to remove those supports and see actually what we have now. A moment of truth. And the other one is also off. So, good news is that it actually seems to be holding it. I think we can call this a success. So now, to answer the initial question, do I now fit in my own car with helmet on? It does hit, but you need to actually try and stand up for it to hit. Yeah, I think this is fine. Oh, I can't hit it on here. I might want to try and add some small padding there, but I think this did the trick. So that is perfect. So that's Sunroof Delete done. Alright, it has been 3 weeks now. I realized that I haven't filmed the proper ending for this content. So this is how it looks now. Of course it is all dirty from sitting outside, but even more so it looks like It looks like just a sunroof from distance, so that's exactly what we need. We can take a quick look inside the car. Everything looks fine. When it was raining, I did check, there are no leaks, and yeah, seems like that's a nice and easy thing to do. Of course, you also need to remove all the roof lining and so on, so if you want to install the back, that might be a little bit more trickier, but for a race car, doing sunroof delete, nice, simple and easy. Thank you very much for watching this video. It was a fun project, something that I wanted to do for quite a while. Thank you again, like, subscribe, and see you at the next video.